figure I'd get you guys a little video of something that probably don't see too often. I'm planting corn today. We're using this is the same corn planter I used a couple years ago. I just don't have the fertilizer boxes on it. I'm not putting any fertilizer down. Can't afford to. And then we got the little Farmall seed that you see put around every once in a while. Working at it. Looks like my front rim might be a little loose. But everything's going good. I got probably half the field planted. I got the last little bit of corn seed in the hoppers there, so I guess we'll go till she runs out. And yeah, we're planting about 33,000 seeds per acre. I did the average. This is like 4.5 acres, and to use 2 bags on 4.5 acres is like 35,000 seeds per acre. This plant's a little heavy, so I went down to like 33,000. So it's doing a good job. The tractor's doing a good job. I used this tractor because I got the duals on the 4010, and this one's got live hydraulics. The M has been giving me problems, and I just don't have time to sort them out right now. So that's why we're using this. I forgot to put a little graphite in here. Gotta put your graphite in there. So yeah, a little shot. I'm gonna probably get more pictures than anything. I don't have my GoPro. There's nowhere to really put the GoPro on here. So just been really busy, and I haven't been shooting video for you guys, which I feel bad for, but hey, I'm so busy, I ain't got time for it. So got to get this corn in while the ground's fit, because this ground's heavy ground. We're backed by Dad's pond, so when you can get this ground planted, you get this ground planted. And I mean, you can see we're still picking up a little bit of moisture up on the upper end of this field. So anyways, let's get to planting. I'll try to hold the camera and get you guys some video, so at least get you a little bit, maybe 5 minutes worth here. Gas tractors always sound like they're gonna die. So this is our up and down. We're down, been planting second gear, and away we go. Beautiful day, it's not too hot, a little breezy. Perfect day to be planting like it's 1960s, maybe 50s. I don't know what year the corn planter is. This tractor, I believe, late 40s, if I remember right. Super C's, I think, come out in the 50s. So this would be like the equivalent of running a early 2000s tractor and a brand new corn planter. I got most of my headlands planted the way I wanted them. This is kind of an awkward field. It's got some steps in it, goofy loop-de-loop there, some wet spots. That edge, you can see the lighter colored soil, sand, that's pretty wet, so it's definitely an interesting plant. So Dad ran the call to mulcher over this, so I got the corn planter ready. Didn't get any video of that. I was gonna try to, but he got done before I got done. Stop. Lift the planter up. Make our turn. Tricycle tractors are nice because they turn sharp. Get lined up where I want to be, and drop her down, and hopefully the right marker goes down, and it did. try some stuff on this field. I was going to put down fertilizer on half of it. I was going to go to Rural King and buy some triple 12, but with the time crunch I wasn't able to. Me and Dad are farming this field on half, so he wants to do cover crops integrated into it, which I want to as well, but I wanted to at least put down some starter fertilizer with it. He didn't really want to, so I'm going to try to side dress some if I can get some side dress liquid fertilizer later on, and then we're going to cultivate it once and interseed cover crop into it and see what it does. It's an experiment. We're going to call this our experimental field. Yeah, it's expensive to experiment, but whatever, it's a fun little hobby, because that's about all it is. I mean, when your seed and everything costs more than your tractor and your planter you're using to plant it with, I mean, that's saying something. But this tractor, for those of you who don't know, it come with the farm when my dad and uncle bought it. I believe it's original. I think the guy that owned the farm before them bought it brand new, but I don't know, I can't speak for that. It had cultivators for it, but parts of them got scrapped. I went and sold the rest forever ago, but I want to get another set of cultivators for it. Actually use it to cultivate corn. Gotta take care of this. Alright, so it's been a week since we planted the corn, and the last thing that I filmed, I was getting off to fix the marker of the corn planter, and I never got off to record anything else. So we'll just come back here and check on it. Now, I said that I was planting 4.5 acres, doing 33,000 seed population, and I didn't get the whole field planted, so I planted to right here, I think, right in here. No, one more over. I think right in here, maybe one more set of 4, but this area didn't get done, and I figure it's about half an acre that didn't get done. Dad and I went back and forth whether this was 4 acres, 4.5 acres, or 5 acres, and I was saying it was 5 acres. He was saying it was 4.5, so I budgeted to put the seed in for 4.5 acres. And I think I planted just a little bit more than that, because there's no way that corn planter planted as heavy as the math works out for it to be. So I think that this field's closer to 5 acres than it is 4.5. But Dad planted buckwheat over here in this part, and if I have any beans left over from no-tilling after I combine the wheat, we're going to no-till beans into that little section along with the buckwheat, just as an experiment. But I do have headlands planted across the whole edge there, so he spread buckwheat into there, and we'll see how that works with the corn. But I'm not sure, I don't know what buckwheat looks like, but there's a lot of this stuff sprouting up on this area that he planted in buckwheat, so I'm not sure if that's buckwheat or not. But I did notice, I think I planted corn all the way over to here, it looks like. Yeah, I think right in here was the last little bit of corn. But I was just over here yesterday, and I didn't see any corn sprouting. But where was it at? I just seen it right here, this row. This row right here, there's corn sprouting. It's really sprouting right up here. coming up. It lays wetter up here, so I'd imagine this stuff will be sprouting faster. I think I only did plant over this far. Yeah, just this edge here. Oh, you can really see that row there now. And this row, and this row, and this row. Not so much that row. Right down there, it's coming up pretty good. And this might even be spotty through here because I was getting pretty low on seed. So, let's come over here where I know I had plenty of seed. Yeah, it's just real spotty yet. But I can see the rows down through there. Can you guys see them? I can't really see them when you're right on top of them though. Got to be looking down at them. It's crazy how fast this stuff goes, because yesterday nothing was sprouted. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you guys see we planted it with the Farmall C and the 494 corn planter, which I thought was just awesome. I really enjoyed that. I wish I had about 100 more acres to do. Probably not. I mean, that might be a lot. I wish I had some more acres to do with that though. I put the video, I took a Snapchat video and I ended up putting it on TikTok, and it has become quite popular, and I've gotten all kinds of comments, and they're all good comments about how neat that is and everything. Yeah, this has got to be, it's got to be buckwheat. But it was awesome. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I wish I had more to do, but I don't. And with us wanting to go to no-till, I probably won't have much use to use that planter anymore. But I would like to have just a spot. Maybe one day when I start farming this, I could have just a field where I farmed, you know, with the Farmalls and the old stuff, just to keep that stuff going and alive, because it is fun. I am going to cultivate this corn at least once, because we're going to plant cover crop into it. Don't know what we're going to plant. Probably some kind of clover. And that's somebody commenting on my TikTok video. Clover and maybe hairy vetch or something. But yeah, so there's the planting the corn video and a week update on the corn. So I got to go work on the grain drill. Hopefully try to get that finished up today. It's a big, tall order to finish it today, but we got to get it done so we can no-till beans in next weekend's Memorial Weekend, and I'll be in Kentucky, so I want to try to get everything planted before then. Well, at least that one field of beans. I won't get the other field of beans planted till after the wheat comes off. So anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one.